Alright, so Doctor Strange. Wait, what? No. Oh, sorry. This is the wrong magic movie. What is this? Fantastic Beasts and where do you find the beasts? Where are the beasts? Where's Harold Potter? Wait, is this in the past? I don't know. Wrong movie. Ah, much better. So, Doctor Strange. Yep, it's the latest Marvel Cinematic Universe movie outing. Do I have to say that phrase every time a new Marvel movie comes out? Marvel Cinematic Movie outing. It's the latest one. I don't know, but it's what it is. And yeah, like it's a movie. It's a Marvel movie. I can't speak right now, but I don't feel like re-recording this, so I'm just gonna keep on going. But spoiler alert, it's pretty good. Pretty good stuff going on here. Yeah, pretty good. All right, let me start off with the things that I liked. First of all, special effects, mind blowing. Probably some of the best in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Maybe, I mean, honestly, it's probably some of the best in any movie ever. A lot of times I was like, I gotta throw up, but that's a good thing. It's usually not a good thing, but in this case it is. It's like when you were a kid and you would spin around in a circle because you'd want to get dizzy. It's like that times a million, and they're buildings that are like folding in on each other. It's weird, but it's really good stuff. I was also really impressed by the choreographed fights in this movie. I wasn't really expecting it from Doctor Strange. I thought it was just gonna be a lot of like ripping out chunks of buildings and throwing them at each other with magic. But no, like the fighting was mainly focused around hand-to-hand combat, but it was incorporated with the magic. So yeah, it was like kind of like a martial. Yeah, Doctor Strange is essentially a martial arts film. So yeah, it all worked really well, and with the mind-blowing effects, just it all seamlessly works. It's like a bowl of soup, a good bowl of soup. But what really elevates this movie to to being like a really good movie, in my opinion, are the performances, because they're really solid all across the board. Because the movie isn't necessarily the most complex of movies, considering its mysticism and magic, like the first mystic movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's not really all that complicated. Like, it's a pretty simple plot, but the performances, especially by Benedict Cumberbatch, like, he really does a good job like differentiating himself from Tony Stark, because let's face it, they're the same character. And like, the performances are what really elevates this movie. Now, with Rachel McAdams, I liked her in the movie. I thought she gave a good performance, and I actually thought she sold a couple scenes that I think if a lesser actor were in her role, those scenes definitely wouldn't have worked. But she's just such a high caliber actor that she actually makes them work. But I just didn't really buy her relationship with the good old doctor. Because he's is this a spoiler? It's probably a spoiler. I won't say necessarily why. I'll just say that I didn't I didn't buy their relationship. I thought Chiwetel Ejiofor, I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce his name. I thought he was good in the movie. Yeah, he's good in the movie. Can't really say much about his character because spoilers. But yeah, he was good in the movie. I enjoyed him. Yep. Now, but the standout performance in this movie by far is Tilda Swinton. I think she was the best character in the movie. Like, she even outshined the good old doctor for me. But yeah, just everything she was about. I like what she's about. She's a magic person. She's snarky. She's sarcastic, and she's incredibly powerful too, because she's the ancient one. And just everything that she did with this role, I thought really worked. It's just like, there was some controversy with her casting, being like, you're whitewashing, because in the comic books it was an Asian actor. And I get it, I understand that, but I just think that for this particular role, just Tilda Swinton already looking like some kind of weird mystical creature, I thought she was perfect for this role, and I get it, I understand those complaints, but she does amazing. She does good work in this movie, so I don't know, I was able to get over it. Yeah, let me get into some negatives now. I didn't love the humor in the movie. It never took me out of the movie, and in fact, a lot of it did land well. But, with Marvel movies, they always have a really good balance with the humor, but this one, the balance wasn't as on point. But, it never took me out of the movie, and it's fine. It's not really that big of a deal. I also don't really understand, I didn't quite understand how much time took place in the movie. Because it honestly, it's a movie that could take place over the course of a few days, or over the course of a few years. There's not really much clarity there. And in terms of the Marvel Cinematic Universe timeline, it has to take place, or at least it has to at least start before Winter Soldier, because they name drop Stephen Strange in that movie. And then there are other things in the movie that suggest that it takes place, that the movie kind of, at least in some parts, it takes place around the modern where we are now. So yeah, I'm honestly not too sure there. And now look, we all know that Marvel, they don't do their villains particularly well. And I will say, for this one, it's not their worst. It's not their worst villain. Could have been better. Definitely could have been better. I don't know, they just don't seem to want to take the time to, evolve their villains, go back into their backstory. I want to know what's the deal with our villains. They kind of hint at some stuff, but the villain is kind of, there's a little surprise in there in terms of villains. I don't know if I kind of avoided stuff in the movie, so I don't know if they ever showed it in the trailers, but there is kind of a bit of a surprise, and that's not terrible. It's kind of a shtick that I kind of wish comic book movies would stop doing. But, the villains... Ooh, did I say villains? Oh, spoiler alert. But, yeah, whatever. There's a couple villains. But, yeah, the villains, they're not terrible, not great. So, yeah, I will put that in a negative, though. But no, overall, I thought Doctor Strange was really solid. I think Marvel did a good job introducing mysticism into their universe. Some people say, oh, but mysticism was already introduced with Thor. Thor is about magic. But with Thor, they were kind of pushing for, no, this is science. This is science. Look, Natalie Portman is talking about science with Asgardian scientists. But, Doctor Strange is just full-on mysticism. You can't say that this is science. There's no science going on here. So, yeah, it's really good. And overall, it gets my best movie of all time rating. But anyways, yeah, those are my thoughts on Doctor Strange. Pretty good all around. You should totally go and see it. I would say go see it in IMAX 3D if you can, because these visual effects, pretty mind-blowing stuff. But, yeah, subscribe if you want to see some more of my really, really bad videos. Yep, you can do that if you want. Like, comment, subscribe, all the stuff that YouTubers say at the ends of their videos. Do liking videos, does that do anything? I don't think it does anything, but you can do that if you want. I don't know. Don't click on the screen to subscribe. I just have that there for, for effect. I'm too lazy to put in annotations or anything, so yeah, this is the way it is. Oh, yeah, and I also like this cape. Go watch the movie and you'll know what I mean.